Another week passes by, and sadly another loss for the Coyle Blue Jackets. The team of only 11 players now is just trying to capture a win in this virus environment. With injuries and COVID being two scary factors for this Coyle football team, they still look to power through. This past weekend was tough for the Blue Jackets as they faced another scoreless loss to a mighty large team like Garber.
Well, I think they were, our boys were worried about how big they were when we stepped on the field. They had some big kids on the line, big running back. I think we just got a little nervous of seeing, somebody bigger than Yale, because we were about the same size as Yale, but somebody bigger than Yale, and got a little nervous on that end. So that was our biggest thing that I thought that I seen in the boys' eyes.
Now, Coach Marcus Cooper knows that there are adjustments needed to be made in order to fix the mishaps of the past 2 weeks. When talking about next week's matchup against Sasakwa, Coach Marcus Cooper had some things to say on what he thought were the plans of action.
They might be a little more athletic than we are, and they're way deeper than us. Probably got 30 kids on the team, and of course we're down a man. We got a kid hurt last week, so we're down one. So we're down to probably around 11 right now. We went back to tackling this week. That was our big main thing this week, was tackling around the legs, stuff like that. So we did drills where we break down and wrap some up around the legs, because last week we were trying to grab up top and it wasn't working, and so a couple of kids got bruised shoulders and arms and all that stuff trying to arm tackle somebody. So
the injury this past week was one of the freshmen Amaro brothers, who played a very significant role in the game last week with over 80 yards kick returning, 4 punts, and a sack, while he was also playing O-line.
He'll be out for I know this week. He went and got it checked out last Saturday, and the doctor told him it's a bruise, so he wants him to sit out. He wants him to sit out a week, but he's been practicing and everything like that. We just haven't had the shoulder pads on him. He's been out there with us and going through everything like that, and just practicing in position just to stay up with the team and stuff like that. But yeah, he's probably not going to play this week, so it'll be a big loss for us, especially going into district play this week.
When talking about senior leaders for this team, Coyle only has one, but he's seen a lot of improvement as he had 7 tackles in this past game against Garber. Coach Cooper goes into more depth on how much of a leader he has been this past week.
Well, he's been like I said, last year he was one of the backup role last year. We just we told him this year he was going to have to step it up. Lone senior. It was going to go how our team is going to go how you go and stuff like that. I think he stepped it up a whole lot from week 2 to week 3. He was one of the guys that's getting people in their group, getting people in the shit and stuff like that. He was out there talking, pointing, trying to do what he can do to help the team. Yeah, not a lot of game experience, but game experience, yeah.
This next game against Sasakwa is going to be another tough one, but the mentality for this Coyle team is to keep Sasakwa in a losing state of mind, as they lost last week by 16 to a rival school of theirs.
Like I said, we're just gonna play. We're gonna go out there and do what we worked on all week, and try to hopefully they tired from last week and still down the dumps from losing a good one the way they did, because I would have thought they would have won that game. It came out on the winning end on that week.
As district starts, I asked Coach one thing this Coyle team had to do well in order to succeed for the rest of the season. This is the fundamental he decided to say.
Tackling. We have to tackle better. That's our main thing. We had kids backing up and not coming to make a tackle and just waiting on somebody to come make a tackle, let somebody else make a play for them instead of coming up and make a play. That's what we worked on all 3 days, was breaking down and tackling somebody. So no more arm tackling. We're just trying to get around their legs and wrap them up. So yeah, because they can't. You can't go anywhere else with their legs if you got them wrapped up. So we're practicing all week. So.
Friday night, Coyle has a home game at 7 p.m. against the Vikings of Sasakwa. For the Coyle High School football preview, my name is Ryan Schroeder.